Julesworks Follies is on once a month, and this month it's on Friday, today. This month is at the Santa Fe Playhouse, where we all are. It has been at the now defunct Blowin. It has been at Warehouse 21. It has been at Rouge Cat, and I'm not sure where it's going to be next month, but there will be. The Aztec Cafe. So, it's a mobile operation. My name's Forrest. I get to be your host for this particular edition. I also get to talk more than ordinary. Let's see now. First thing I'm going to say is about the cell phones. You all should know that, but it's David Brewer, the name of earpiece. I just turned mine off. I'm usually the culprit, believe it or not. So yeah, if you got one of those devices, turn it off now. This is going to be a 2-act venture. I think you have a program, so you'll be able to follow along just like me. I'm going to be interspersing, and that's why I'm actually doing this, because on the ham I get to read some of my favorite stuff. I had a teacher when I was in high school. His name was George Cohn. He was an English teacher, and he was passionate about poetry. He not only taught the class, but he was able to impart his passion and his enthusiasm for the spoken word, and I picked it up. I'm very grateful to him because he was one of the people who shaped the course of my life. I love the spoken word. And my favorite poet happens to be Robert Frost. He speaks to me. This poem's from his last published work, which is called In the Clearing, which in 1962 I stole from the Queensboro Public Library staff. Never got a chance to return it. That's a confession of sorts. This is called The Draft Horse. With a lantern that wouldn't burn, into a trail of buggy we drove, behind too heavy a horse through a pitch-dark, limitless grove. And a man came out of the trees and took our horse by the head and, reaching back to his ribs, deliberately stabbed him dead. The ponderous beast went down with a crack of a broken shaft, and the night drew through the trees in one long, invidious draft. The most unquestioning pair that ever accepted fate, and the least disposed to ascribe any more than we had to hate. We simply assumed that the man himself, or someone he had to obey, wanted us to get down and walk the rest of the way. Well, there's a start. I love Robert Frost because he was a simple man, and he was able to use words in a very simple and accessible way that go very, very, very deep. And also, he's from New Hampshire. It's one of my favorite places in the world. Okay, the Follies is on, and we're very fortunate to have, at the very beginning, one Mr. Terry Diers, who is going to introduce us to Bullwinkle the Moose, who is going to sing Blowin' in the Wind as Bob Dylan.
As usual, he has that totally wrong. Bullwinkle, Bob Dylan, and Robert Frost are 3 of my favorite philosophers. So, I'm going to do Bullwinkle doing Bob Dylan, doing Robert Frost.
Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. You will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sound's the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep.
Here's a song of mine. Deals with a boy that met a girl, falls in love, and then he meets her family. I got a gal on her name's all set up, man, I can tell you there ain't nobody better. She's just sweet and she can be, what's even more, she's sweet on me. We can be happy for eternity if it wasn't for a family. I'll set up, be upset up, I want to let her, I had no better. Sister set up, I lose my head. All set up.
And that's Terry Diers. He's been around here a lot longer than I have. I've been here for about 13 years. Terry's come and gone over the last 40 years, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. As you can tell, he's a very talented man. I have the privilege of working with him on Sundays, alternate Sundays at La Fonda. He comes to my jam on Tuesday.